Eighth drop, the witching hour, Ren Hojo. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miu is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decide to watch over the girls through the shop's surveillance system.
The surveillance cameras seem to be working.
Now we can see if anything comes to pay us a visit. Huh? What's happening? Huh? Rui, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Rui seems to be unconscious, or maybe just asleep. I wonder what that rumbling was. Something must be happening on the mountain. Yuri and Miu have both been affected by the noise. I should make sure that they're okay. Yes, we have somewhat like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of deal going on. Do keep in mind this game came out in Japan about the same time. They were fairly close together when Five Nights at Freddy hit the internet. So, Haruka Momose, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feeds to see if the girls are okay. I have to check if Yuri and Miu are okay. And this sequence is partly, I think, why they changed the costumes, because it kind of has a... Because they'll be in those like lingerie costumes. While they're sleeping, and it has like a creepy vibe to it, a voyeur vibe. Hey, there's something in her room? In her room. Alright. They both seem to be fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and then just to be sure. They've been acting strange since that ominous rumble. What's happening on Mount Hikami? I should look into the mountain's history. They must have some books about it here. Well, ask and thou shalt receive, the game tells us. Ah! You know, those random things should not hurt you. Stupid. Alright, local customs. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there is a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it mikomori, and it is placed in casks to bring into their homes, used only for special ceremonies. It is used to give a newborn its first bath, or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from the belief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the cry of the mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying, when Hikami lets out a cry, one must wash in mikomori. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes from the mountain's sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off, an explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. So the water is impure, and it's affecting all the women in, that we know of, like Rui and Miu, Yuri. Huh. Is there something? Oh, come on. Gotta get in a specific spot. There we go. Okay, tales of photography. The Mikomori region has been many anecdotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to man's house and could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he saw only the man from behind, with no sign of a woman. Days pass, and the man hasn't left his house, so one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. I really need to investigate Mount Hikami and find out what's going on there. Someone's come to the shop.
Damn.
There's static in the feed from Yuri's room. I better go and check it out. Yuri's notebook. Seems she's written it in it like a diary. Let's read it, why don't we, while she's sleeping right behind us. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath, and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I am aware of death, and I see. People whispering. People with broken faces. People with ruined bodies. People who stare at me from bloody sockets. People crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moment to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. Oh, hi, Keiji. Eh? Eh? She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Oh! That happened last time, too. I don't know what the fuck that was. It moves way too fast for me to know. The Female Perspective. This appears to be a book by folklorist Keiji Watarai about shrine maidens. Maybe there's something in here about the maidens of Mount Hikami. The shrine maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared, and people thought a maiden's glance stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common on Mount Hikami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who are the shrine maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the shrine maidens of Mount Hikami called to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami came to an end in an incident where the shrine maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear the locals had of the shrine maidens. I should get back to watching the surveillance camera feed. Yeah, later. The ghost marriage. The custom of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seems to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions joined the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Hikami it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once in the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to soothe the soul of the shrine maiden and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them. We all knew something was going to be showing up at some point in that mirror. Oh, no, I want to leave. So we'll probably be fighting Watarai at some point. I even saw it coming and I let go. I guess I didn't let go soon enough. There's a wet note left atop the bed. Once the sunset reaches here, the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar, and everything will overflow. It will overflow, and everyone will end together. It'll be good. It'll be over. Since it'll be over, I came to see everyone, so that we can die properly before the end comes. She's in Mia's room. Ah, crap. Everything seems normal. Maybe it was just static. Tales of the Sunset. Mount Hikami sunsets, the rumbling. Maybe there's some clue in here. Mount Hikami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it was once written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. So what they're talking about is the way the kanji are written. So the kanji for Hikamiyama, which is Mount Hikami in Japanese, is with the kanji for sun, up, and mountain. But kami can also be written as God. So that's what they're talking about here. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from a local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when the netherworld was said to be closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Hikami was said to be an omen of this dark sun, drawing people into their doom. As for the cry, tremors are also often seen as a portent of calamity. On Mount Hikami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it is said that if you could hear it, you were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Other sources say that locals washed in special water when these tremors happened. Why is the TV on? Really? You watching something?
Survived.
Okay. We should probably go to the front of the store. Seeing if there's anything around the tea shop. Oh my god, Yuri! Camera in Yuri's room is off. What's going on? I should go check it out. And Rui's gone! Freaked me out a moment. I saw, like, someone standing there. Kazuya.
Wait!
Ryui's notes have fallen on the floor. What could this mean? Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I'd like to keep things between us just as they are. The relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity, but he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder which way will he choose.
Are you all right?
I need to go back to Mount Hakami. Can you take me there?
What? No way, it's too dangerous.
Well, if that's your answer, thanks for everything. You don't mind if I borrow this, do you? Maybe I'll be able to find Yuri as well.
Hold on, wait.
Did you kill her? I'm going.
Ren is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Miu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Miu getting ready to leave for Mount Hikami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Miu, leaving a bewildered Ren behind. Alright. And that was the 7th drop. Oh, 8th drop, sorry. Alright, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do please subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next one.